Oftentimes, the most pragmatic things that end up making us healthy and allow us to live a healthy life are the choices that we decide to enact within our lives, the day-to-day actions and decisions and options and opinions that we allow to rule over us that ultimately end up determining a lot about us in the long term of things, anyways. Well, unfortunately, and as much as you all know me for the individualist that I am, unfortunately, not everything is always up to the individual. No, sadly, there are higher beings in this world, and there are higher powers that we have to pay homage to. But luckily, in this instance, the higher powers that be have utilized AI in a rather marvelous way, and we're going to deep dive into that today, so that you and I both can end up living a little healthier for it. You know, one of the goofy things about all this AI and robotics, cutting edge innovation, is that it's so easy. It's so incredibly easy to get completely locked up on all the bad, all the pessimism, all the really crappy, evil headlines that are out there. And unfortunately, we as people and we as consumers have done our part to play into it, feeding into the rage bait, clicking on all the angry, evil comments and titles and opinions that we see floating around all over the internet. But fear not, dear consumer. No, fear not. For Jay is here to tell you about the marvels and the positive nature of AI, and the real reason why kooky, crazy people such as me build these insane systems in the first place. Thanks to a true collaborative effort by NVIDIA, UC Berkeley, several other well-established universities and accredited colleges, as well as several private research firms, have all come together. They've laid down their arms and they've sworn a truce, a true allegiance to bring about a better world for all. And the beauty of this effort is that we, as a collective people, are all about to profit off of their hard work. Now, I have made mention of this before, that one of the most impressive pieces of this innovative technology isn't just the technology, the summation of it all, but the underlying pieces underneath the hood that are running the show. For instance, the way that the machine learning algorithms, the way that the computational equations are processing and taking in the information and melding it and making it malleable and working with it. The way that AI does these things is revolutionary, and the way that we are beginning to see that revolution come to fruition is through the computer seeing things through its own perspective. But then once we have the data, once we've manipulated it and formed it into the shape and the size and the type of data that we want, not only are the AI systems able to do this with their own unique perspective and their own uniquely tuned bias, but then they are able to build on top of that. They are able to originally and creatively come up with their own summations on top of the original. They are able to add to the equation a summation, a collaborative summation. Now, There's a lot of good, but there's also some bad with that. As we're somewhat aware, I'm sure you've heard of the terminology of an AI hallucinating. But yet again, we're not completely screwed, and we're not left with a talking toaster that's just going to be making bullshit up all the time either. No. Yet again, we can implement more equations, more algorithms. We can, because it's an individual AI agent, we're able to fine-tune the parameters of it. We're able to hone its entire existence upon a particular small endpoint. This allows for a lot of error reduction. This allows for a lot of mitigation of crazy, erroneous things. But more importantly, it allows for a general and consistent level of accuracy that not only turns it into a pragmatic piece of innovative technology, but also a life-saving innovation at the exact same time. And then on top of all this, we are led right back around, right to where we started. It is open source, freely disseminated to the public for all to download, to use, to edit, to modify, to do of their own volition. It is a powerful innovation that has been communistically shared for all. And the beauty of it is that we are all about to profit. You and me and everyone in between is about to profit from the amount of medical and health innovation that comes from this innovation. And as you know, or you should know if you've been paying attention to the channel, if you've been listening to my talks, this is what it is all about. This is it, folks. It's not about individualism. It's not about communism. It's not about singular systems or singular equations. It's about collaboration. It's about a marriage, a being brought together of multiple things, multiple systems, multiple antics, multiple shenanigans that come together in a net positive that benefits you and me and everyone in between all the same. And that's the fun of it. But where do you think this innovation lies? Do you think it's just another novel talking point to get the investors involved? Or do you think there's potential here? Do you think AI rewriting the genes is going to lay the foundational work for years and years of health to come? I'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions. Please share them with me. And until next time.